Hello, I am Alex Franklin of Alex Franklin Corporation, and we're here to talk about credit cards, three C's, and how they coexist. So, first, let's talk about the three C's. Three C's are character, which is how likely you are to repay a loan, capacity, which is do you have the ability to repay a loan, and capital, that which is are there things or assets that you have that can help you repay these loans. So personally, how you view yourself in terms of these three C's may be different than how a bank would view you. I personally believe that in terms of character, that I'm pretty responsible. Somebody give me money, I give it back when I told them I'll give it back. I definitely do that. I feel like I'm a good guy in terms of that. In terms of capacity, do I have the ability to repay a loan? I don't really have a job, but I got a mama, so my mama will probably take care of that. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of capital, do I have things? Now, most of the time, they're really talking about like a house or maybe a car or maybe like something really expensive. But, I got a few limited edition pairs of NBA socks, probably worth in between $100 and $200, I got a lot of limited edition stuff. Got some limited edition shoes that are really expensive, you know what I'm saying? But a bank might view that a little differently. So let's think about how banks view these three C's. In terms of character, they're gonna want to know: have you used credit before? Do you pay bills at all? How long have you lived at your house? And how long have you been at a job that you have? Neither of these things apply to me. I don't got a job, I don't pay bills, I've never used credit, and I live with my parents. So they're not gonna have a positive view of my character because they're not gonna have any view at all because I don't have any of these things. And in terms of capacity, they're gonna want to know what's your salary, how many other loans do you have, what are your living expenses, what is your current debt, and how many dependents do you have. Once again, another field that does not apply to me at all. So, they're gonna not have a view at all of if I have the capacity to repay a loan because I don't have any of these things. Then for capital, they're gonna want to know, do you have any real estate, houses, personal property, investments, savings, stuff like that. And I don't have any of that, and most things don't have any of that. So they're gonna, once again, not have any type of way to view that element of the three C's. So let's talk about another thing. How can teens, people our age, build credit? Well, first thing you can do is get a credit card. Don't get a credit card and think, oh, I'm gonna spend the world. Get a credit card with a small limit, use it for different things, and make sure you're able to pay your bill. So that's one, get a credit card. Two, plan what you're gonna use that credit card for. Oh, I'm gonna get a credit card to, just pay gas for my car. Or, oh, I'm gonna get a credit card to cover food. Or, oh, I'm gonna get a credit card to, buy shoes or clothes. What's that? Or things like that. And, stuff like that. And make sure you're able to pay that stuff off. And then the last thing you should do, number three. So the first two were get a credit card, plan what you're gonna do with the credit card, and make sure you pick a good credit card. Read up on credit cards. Some credit cards offer 5% back on gas. So cash back on gas, 5% cash back on gas. So if you're gonna pay gas with your credit card, that might be the card for you. Some offer cash back on restaurants or something like that. So if food is what you're using the card on, that might be the card for you. Make sure you read up on credit cards to understand how you're going to be benefited by having a credit card. Because you don't want to just have a credit card just to have one. Have a credit card so you can build credit, you can receive benefits, and it'll be easier than just carrying around cash all the time. So, yeah, those are the 3 C's. Make sure you pick a good credit card, build some credit. You're gonna need credit in the future if you're trying to, receive loans from the bank to buy a house, cars, anything expensive like that. You're gonna need credit. So make sure you do that. We are Alex Franklin, the Alex Franklin Corporation. Goodbye.